Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Y'all got a problem my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well power.
Hold the ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hits him on the in route. Will get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
Third and short, Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's good. Eagles, first down. First down, and goal to go.
Working inside the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that, Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Washington first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
The tight end going in motion right. Throwing on first down, Daniels. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
The aim of any good play caller, especially early in a game, is to get you a one-on-one coverage. And your job, I say it all the time, your job is to win it. Give some credit to that defense. He's out there in man coverage. Does a beautiful job of knocking it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Daniels. Chased out to his right. He's got it downfield near the edge. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Trying for the touchdown. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. And I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. Motioning the tight end now. To throw again on second down. Daniels getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Daniels throwing on third. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And on fourth and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go, Scott.
Fourth down, pass coming. Forced out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, Silver. 63. Hey. No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's all set for the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Come on. Hey.
Krosky Merritt on his own read. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, here's Daniels. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On second and 10 now, Daniels connects on the crosser. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line. So third down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
Ready.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. To the air again. Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
70,
Again, Daniels to the air. Dumps it off to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Viking 18.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And finds Burks, complete. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll throw for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal, Washington.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
On the ready.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels is going to throw again. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
70 Lions. Come on. Ready.
Play fake here. Daniels. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Playing really good goal line defense, Kate. It's like playing really good triple option defense. It takes everybody doing their job. Offenses in the league today, they love to get those tight ends out in space. You got to win mano a mano. It's exactly what they did.
Okay,
Here
quick.
comes the final play of our first half. And the shutout stays alive in the 2nd half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. He's back to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, back. And anyway, up. Hey, easy, 63, back. Yeti.
Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
73. Tiger Hornet.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great. Set. Hey, Silver. Crowd left Yeti.
On first down, Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Look, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the Commanders' 16-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch that. And anyway, crowd left Yeti. Hey, Lone Silver, ready?
That's a throw. Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this